moment of why everybody asks us why. We answer it with, because we couldn't find Tommy and Derrick. Whatever. Derrick and Tommy. Okay, so I was dating Derrick. She was dating Tommy.
She's still dating Derrick.
Yeah, I'm still dating Derrick. But this was like earlier, back when she was dating Tommy. But then he decided to go all creepy stalker, so that didn't work out. But anyway, they were supposed to meet us back. I take dance classes, and they were supposed to. What?
It was when we were here at the building on the second floor or something like that, and Tommy went to go to Beacon.
Yeah, and then I had to go to dance.
Yeah, because Tommy had to go to Beacon real quick, and he was like, "Oh, I'll be back in about 10 minutes." Yeah, and then
a half hour later, I had to go to dance. I went down to dance, which is an hour-long class. Derrick said that he would meet me at the dance studio after dance. So he wasn't there. No sign of Tommy. We had Tommy's house keys, so we knew we had to find him. I was going home in about 2.5, 3 hours. So we had about 2.5 to 3 hours to hang out. So what do? Spend 2 out of that 2.5 to 3 hours.
We literally spent 2 hours. She's not exaggerating when she says 2 hours. It was like 2 exact hours we were looking for.
We walked all around town. We went to Derrick's house. We went to Tommy's house. We couldn't get in. But we went to Derrick's house like 3 times. I was calling his sister asking where he was. And at the time, neither of them had a phone. So we were walking around. We walked through the park. We walked to IGA. Everywhere we went, we thought we saw them. But it was these other people that decided to dress exactly like them and ride skateboards.
Yeah, then they did. Because like, this person had the same shade of red shirt that Tommy was wearing. And then this other person
had Derrick's hair, was wearing a hat like him, was wearing his kind of clothes that just happened to be the same exact freaking colors. And so when we finally found him,
we were like messed up in the head, straight up.
That was the most emotional day for us. We were pissed off because we couldn't find them. We were worried because we didn't know where they are. We were sad because we wanted to hang out with them. We were like, I don't even know what to think. We were frustrated because we were walking around everywhere.
We couldn't find them.
And then, right when we decided to give up, we're walking down the street, and what do we see? 2 people walking towards us. And I was like, watch, that's going to be them. We're going to be walking down here. We just spent 2 hours looking for them, and that's going to be them right there. And Osaka says...
Wait, was that when they were walking up?
Yeah.
Yeah, that, and I was like, yep, that's them. They were walking up for the movie theater. You couldn't really tell it was them. It was more like their silhouette because they were walking right for the movie theater, and it was dark, and all the lights were on and stuff, so... But it was them.
And then, Derrick was wondering why I was so pissed off at him. I wouldn't even talk to him or walk with him. I was like, no. We've been walking around for 2 hours looking for you, and you couldn't even tell me that you were going to Ross.
Oh, they were...
Ross.
What was I going to say?
Ross.
Oh, yeah, we were like... It's like we were like acting like a married couple for like a 15-year married couples. But to them. They were like, we didn't know where you were. We had so many emotions left. And they were like...
We were just at Ross. We're like, could have told us. And then we were like, Tommy, you were supposed to be back 2.5 hours ago. Where have you been? He's like, well, I found Derrick, and he asked me to go with him, and I did. And I was like,
nice impression.
Anyway, and that is why we say,
that is
why? Yeah, that's why it's why.
Because we couldn't find Derrick and Tommy. That's why.
That's why. And that will forever be why.
And, I mean, even if you guys are broken up, if you guys hate each other's guts, that's always going to be why.
Yeah. Even though they broke up, Osaka and Tommy, it's still because we couldn't find Derrick and Tommy.